making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The bodies of 2 men in a submerged pickup truck are recovered from the scene of Tuesday's bridge collapse in Baltimore. The search for 4 others is suspended for safety reasons. The ship that hit the bridge had 56 containers of hazardous materials on its manifest. Some were breached.
Mostly corrosives, flammables, and some miscellaneous hazardous materials.
Like ion batteries, says NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy. A judge recommends that former Trump attorney John Eastman lose his law license for his role in the plan to overturn the 2020 election.
The recommendation now goes to the California Supreme Court for a final ruling. Eastman also faces criminal charges in the Georgia state case, which alleges that President Trump and several allies tried to overturn his loss in that state.
Fox's Kevin Uretsky, Eastman's legal team, says the handling of the issues surrounding the campaign was based on reliable legal precedent. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
Southern Heritage Bank can help your dreams about a new home come true. And Welcome Home Grant Funds can provide up to $20,000 per home beginning March 1st to assist with closing costs and down payment for low to moderate income home buyers, and up to $25,000 for veterans. Now is the perfect time to pre-qualify for your home loan. Stop by or apply online at southernheritagebank.com/mortgage. It's not every day that you buy a house. Let us help you enjoy the experience. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mix 1041, good morning to all of you here as we are on Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. It is local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. We're on also Talk 1013, The Buzz this morning. And in our news this morning, Bradley County Election Commissioner Fran Green was arrested Tuesday night for refusing to submit to well, let me back up here. She was arrested for driving under the influence by Cleveland police. Officers responded to a Jeep in a ditch on Harrison Pike and Country Club Drive. According to the report, officers found a woman in the driver's seat but had trouble getting her to respond. One officer also noticed a strong alcohol smell in the vehicle. Officers claim that Green was looking for her ID, which she had already provided to law enforcement, was unsteady on her feet, and had slurred speech. And she admitted to authorities that she had had 3 beers, initially agreeing to sobriety test. She later changed her mind and refused the test. She was then arrested for DUI. Once at the Bradley County Justice Center, authorities say she claimed to have had about approximately 5 drinks. Green's scheduled to appear in court on June 13th. Well, good news about the sheriff. Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson involved in Sunday's folks, I'm telling you what, if you've seen the vehicle, what would have been a tragedy, a traffic crash on I-75 in Hamilton County, has been discharged from the hospital and is now recovering at home. And Bridget, I know you've spoken with Steve's wife, Connie, and we're all excited about this.
Yes, they are so glad to be home and on the road to recovery for sure.
Sure are. And Sheriff Lawson actually stopped by the sheriff's office yesterday for a brief visit. He just can't let go, can he? A release from the department said that the sheriff reassured employees and citizens he remains committed to his duties. The release stated that Sheriff Lawson will be dividing his time between working in the office and remotely while he recovers from his injuries. And the sheriff expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support and encouragement that he's received from Cleveland and Bradley County. There is a bill, and the Tennessee House has passed a bill that proposes mandatory age verification for social media users under 18, dubbed the Protecting Children from Social Media Act, supported by lawmakers who say they have concerns about online bullying and exposure to explicit content on social media. Advocates also argue age verification empowers parents to control their children's online activity and addresses mental health risks associated with excessive social media use. If enacted, social media platforms would need to swiftly adapt to comply with Tennessee regulations and grant parents access and oversight. The bill passed the House 88-2 and awaits a vote in the Senate. And if approved, the law would go into effect in January. Local and state news at 7:07. Full news on our website at mymix1041.com. And a first check on the streets here this morning.
Okay, this Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. So far, things are looking great out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland, efficient, state-of-the-art automated curbside service. Find out more by visiting wasteconnections.com/ClevelandTN.
All right. Good morning. It is Thursday morning, the 28th of March here. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. You can win a honey baked ham every day this week. Actually, Bridget, today is the final day with our friends at Crossroads Community Church. And how can people register? We're taking registrations till 9 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, that's right. You can call us or text us at 614-6499. Again, our number is 614-6499. Call us or text us, and that will get you in on the drawing.
This is the final day of the Honey Baked Ham giveaway with our friends at Crossroads Community Church. You can visit crossroadscommunitychurch.com and view all of their Easter activities. They got a lot going on, including a big service tomorrow night with our buddy Mickey Clark. All right, it's time now for the Hardee's Wake Up. And at Hardee's, goodness in the making. Hardee's new 2 for $5 breakfast wraps include the bacon, egg, and cheese wrap, sausage, egg, and cheese, or the sausage, egg, and gravy wrap. They can get gravy and a tortilla. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. That's delicious.
That shows some talent right there. Choose 2 of the same or mix and match for delicious breakfast variety. There's a Hardee's near you. 7:09. Good morning.
The goodness.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Dad, you got your mattress bracket filled out?
You know it. My bracket's got that Riz.
Here we go. Gen Z, Dad.
I've got the totally bussin' Tempur-Pedic Luxe Breeze going all the way this year. Bet.
Dad, please stop.
You bugging, BBG.
Make Mermaid your March mattress headquarters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic.
Right now, save up to 50% off our Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress collection.
And that's at Mermaid Mattress, cash.
Cringe. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com, proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee. And here's the Chief Bunny himself, Roger Pickett.
May his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Easter blessings to our entire community from Mermaid Mattress. Wishing you strength, courage, wisdom, and a great night's sleep.
Well, I didn't know he was going to go all serious on me.
How nice. Yeah, you should feel bad.
It's the first time he's read the Bible in several years, so it's very appropriate.
All right.
But, you know, we always get at least one on Easter, so that's good.
For today, we'll have a few clouds this morning and then mainly sunny skies for this afternoon, a high of 65 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny skies, a high of 72 and a low of 47. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 77. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 45 degrees.
Add Brady Lewis to our birthday list this morning.
Yes, happy birthday, Brady. He's 11 today. Yeah.
11 at Charleston Elementary, where he says he played Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader with his principal, Kirk Campbell, and he wins every day. Okay. Have you done the weather?
Yeah, I've done
I'm
the
not
weather.
paying any
But
attention.
I will point out it's going to be nearly 80 on Easter Sunday.
Praise the Lord.
So nice.
Up from the grave he arose. My Nana used to sing that every year. Mrs. Littlefield. All right, 7:14.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
Mix 104.1. Back to the music. Keep on coming back.
Good morning and a very happy Thursday to you. Thank you so much for joining us here at Local 3 News today. We are kicking off this Thursday with some cool air outside. Most communities are in the 40s. This is a few degrees cooler than we had yesterday morning. But I do want to draw your eye up to the northwest. We can see some of those kind of deeper blue colors showing up on the map and a couple of readings in the 30s. Don't forget Grundy County, Van Buren County do have those frost advisories in place this morning. So there may be a little bit of patchy frost that is ongoing. Everywhere else, probably that jacket is needed in the 40s, but you're not going to necessarily have to have it all day long. One other thing I want to point out to you on this map is the fact that wind is coming from the north at 14 miles per hour. That's our sustained wind. We're getting some stronger gusts than that as well. And it's going to be breezy today with that wind continuing from the north. So that's going to keep our temps just a little bit cooler than what we had yesterday. So 46 degrees at 8 a.m., partly sunny skies. If you're east of Chattanooga, you're going to have the most clouds at 8 a.m. So clouds are going to be clearing out of our area from west to east. At noon, it's mostly sunny and 58. And then nothing but blue sky and sunshine by the time you get to the afternoon hours. 63 degrees at 3 p.m. Highs today generally in the low to mid 60s across our area. As we take a peek at our clouds and radar map, you can see that cloud cover that I was speaking of. So really only our far western spots like Grundy County, western Jackson County have some clearing. The rest of the area, we still have these clouds in place, but this whole batch of clouds is going to be gradually pushing off to the east as this high pressure rolls in closer to our area. And again, that's going to lead to a whole lot of sunshine for your Thursday. So as we look at futurecast, you can see those clouds really kind of fading away. Those blue lines, that's the indicator of that north wind that I was speaking of today. And there's the afternoon into the evening hours. Sunny skies abound. Absolutely beautiful. Clear and quiet conditions plus cold conditions during the overnight hours heading into tomorrow morning. And then for your Friday, as that high shifts a little bit, our wind ends up shifting and we're going to have it from the south tomorrow. So it'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow. tomorrow, around 70 degrees. Tomorrow night, so Friday night into Saturday morning, some clouds roll into our area. Thankfully, they're going to quickly exit. So on Saturday, once again, you get mostly sunny skies, mid-70s for your Saturday afternoon. Absolutely beautiful if you're doing any kind of like early Easter egg hunts on Saturday. A great day for that. On Sunday, we're going to end up with some partly sunny skies, so kind of that mix of sun and clouds for your Sunday, and about a 10% chance there could be a stray spotty shower or sprinkle. It's really no big deal. I would say big picture, Sunday is going to be another gorgeous day for your Easter Sunday and a warm one, upper 70s for your highs on Sunday. Now, if you're out and about today, you get to enjoy good air quality, but the mold and the pollen counts are both going to be in that high category. Of course, again, tree pollen is the big culprit for this time of year. Here are the high temps that you'll enjoy then with all that sunshine this afternoon. Again, most spots in the low to mid 60s. It's a little bit cooler up on the plateau, so 59 in Altamont, but 66 in Chattanooga. The same can be said for Dalton. Tonight, clear and cold. Look at these lows in the 30s. Notice Murphy, you're at the freezing mark, 32 degrees. So if you do have some early spring plants that are sensitive to cold, you may have some patchy frost, so kind of keep that in mind. Tomorrow, 72 for the high. It warms up to 77 on Saturday with all that sunshine, 79 on Easter Sunday, and then 80 on Monday. Our next kind of big rain and storm chances, that's going to be with a cold front that's approaching our area on Tuesday. Trigger more
Thursday morning, the 28th day of March, and boy, things looking good weather-wise. Bridget getting all that coming up. Time now for our Simmons Bank celebration list.
Okay, happy birthday to Evelyn Schaefer tomorrow, a second grader at Yates Primary. Her family says she loves to dance and sing. That is from Mommy, Daddy, Sydney, Cecilia, and Quinn. Debbie Dodd is having a birthday on Sunday. That is from her brother. Tiffany Inscore is 40 today. Brady Lewis is 11 today. That is from his family. He's a student at Charleston Elementary. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they are with you every step of the way. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
Joined now by the general manager of Crown, who's on the air more than anyone who works at this station, Dan Good. Dan is the general manager of Crown. You're home for Jeep and Ram in Southeast Tennessee. Dan, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you, Bridget. I just remembered that it's my daughter Erin's birthday today. Last time I was on, or a couple times ago, it was Casey's birthday.
Yes.
And I did remember yesterday, so it's not like but I usually text her first thing in the morning, and I just sent the text. So thank you, Bridget.
That is what we do here. Well, Dan, now you brought a guest with you also this morning, so the IQ points just went straight up. So thank God.
They have. So have the looks.
Oh, we've got Sam Cruz joining us. Dan, introduce Sam to everybody.
All right, Sam is our pre-owned manager. He's been with the company for quite a while. He was in the internet department, really took a focus on kind of the science of buying a good pre-owned car, all the qualities you need, clean Carfax, not a formal rental, good Carfax history of maintenance. And he was really able to pick out some great cars for us. So over the last 90 days, we've more than doubled our pre-owned inventory. Wow. A lot of the help because Sam was there telling us, hey, look at this one, look at this one. So he's been a great, I guess I don't want to say addition, but he's been a great promotion. So it's been awesome, and people in the area are reaping the benefits of getting a car that doesn't cost as much as a new one, but gives them still warranty and a lot of the qualities of a new car.
Well, Sam, good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, good morning. Nice to meet you as well.
Well, listen, so tell us about the pre-owned department there at Crown.
Yeah, so, man, I've just been blessed to step into this role. I come from a background of vocational ministry. I did that for the past 10 years. Wow. And the number one question that I've gotten is, man, how can you step into the car world, right? Because like you go from church to cars, and it's completely different things. But, man, Crown has made it easy. It's truly with the transparent price. We stand behind all of our vehicles. We offer a warranty on every pre-owned vehicle that the dealership stands behind. Which is a Crown Confidence Plan. They have a 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, no time limit to any of them. So it's super easy, coming from the background that I come from, to stand behind our product.
So we're joined by Sam Cruz. He is the pre-owned manager at Crown here in Cleveland. So talk about maybe doubling the pre-owned inventory, as Dan just said. What does that mean for people? What does that mean that is available to them?
Just more options. I mean, we know how things are right now, and more affordable options are definitely a benefit. And we scour, I think we looked at last month, we looked at over 300 cars to buy about 30. So we're only picking those that we would truly sell to our family members, right? Those that we would stand behind. And we're looking diligently, and we're upping our inventory every single day.
Boy, joined by Dan Good, of course, General Manager of Crown. So this sounds like a wonderful thing, and a great man here with Sam.
Yeah, it's worked out great. Like I said, his history of integrity fits right in with ours. Who would have thought it? The car industry, integrity. Like that's
Well, that's true. Though.
It is true. It's it's the only way to be. I always joke it was before my time even, but the 70s and 80s, you hear stories, and I mean, thank goodness those days are over.
Yeah,
because it really is just a straightforward business. And I tell people, if you don't believe us, look on the internet. Compare us to the guy next door. Yeah. Because, like I said, if it's a competitive price and you like the car, buy the car. I mean, technically, you don't buy Sam, you don't buy me, you're buying the car. So, but we do use our professional history and experience to pick what we feel are the best ones. So as silly as this sounds, if you're stupid for buying a car there, we were stupid first because we picked it. We picked it before you bought it. So
glad you admitted to finally being stupid. I didn't say anything. I'm just sitting here. Sam Cruz joins us, pre-owned manager at Crown. So, Sam, what do you tell people this morning who are out and about in their vehicles? Maybe they're looking to upgrade on this Thursday before Easter. What do you say to them this morning?
And just come visit us. I mean, I was a customer at Crown first. I've bought probably about 6 cars from Crown pre-owned. So just come visit us. I mean, we'll at least, the very least, we'll leave with a friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Dan, while I've got you here, I do want to talk about what Jeep's doing right now, also what Ram's doing right now at Crown. Hey, look, some people will have some time off this weekend maybe, and maybe a little extra chance to come out and look. So what's happening?
Well, believe it or not, Gladiator has 20% off, up to 20% off from Jeep. We're jumping on top of that with you. We can get up to 25% off the Jeep Gladiator.
Wow.
So that's a big one. The Grand Cherokee's still hanging around the 15%, but we can up close to 20%, as well as the Ram has got the 15%. So it's just an awesome time to look at Stellantis and the Jeep and Ram product. Because they've got some really aggressive numbers out there.
And also, Dan, while I've got you here, Dan Good and Sam Cruz join us from Crown right now. Big event coming up April 13th at Crown, right there, exit 20 off I-75.
That's accurate. So we've got a lot of things going on. We've got multiple vendors showing up. We're opening up the off-road track at the back of the building, as well as we purchased a Gladiator that we're going to raffle off, a kid's little Gladiator. We're also putting a mound of mulch, so if you bring your kid there or child there, they can drive that Gladiator over a mulch, and we'll even time them for it. So
very cool.
They can enjoy it, and then whoever wins the raffle will draw at the end of the event, and someone could take home a brand new toy Gladiator.
It's a huge event. Customer appreciation, I believe, on April. Is that right?
That's accurate.
On April 3rd. You keep telling me I'm accurate, which has never happened before. April 13th. That's a Saturday. Mark your calendars. We'll be telling you a lot more about it. Guys, thanks so much. Dan Good, Sam Cruz. Happy Easter to both of you. And Dan, you're getting settled into Cleveland, buddy.
That's right.
Oh, yes.
Closing next week. It's getting closer every day.
I want to cover it live. We're going to come out there and do a live remote.
Back it down.
Okay. It's Crown, especially your home of Jeep and Ram right here in Cleveland and Bradley County. Exit 20 off I-75. Back in just a moment.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, local and state news update here from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Oh, we got great news this morning. We got a press release from the Bradley County Sheriff's Department that Sheriff Steve Lawson is back home. He was has been discharged from the hospital. He actually visited the sheriff's department yesterday. And I'm telling you, especially some of the pictures we've seen of the crash last Sunday on I-75, it is a miracle, as his wife Connie has said, that he lived through it, quite frankly. So glad to hear this. Glad the sheriff is home now. He's going to be working. He's going to be working in the office and remotely during the next time as he recovers from his injuries. Also on the police beat this morning, Bradley County Election Commissioner Fran Green was arrested Tuesday night for driving under the influence by Cleveland police. And we'll have more on that coming up at the top of the hour. There's a House bill in the state that proposes a mandatory age verification for social media users under the age of 18. We'll tell you more about that coming up at the top of the hour. Friends from First Baptist Cleveland coming in here in a few minutes. Talk about all that's happening this weekend.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Vroom. Need a ride? Hop in. Call 634-LOAN.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, and tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank account's too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Paula, tell us about how you came to shop at Chattanooga Auto Square.
Well, I was introduced to it from my husband. He purchased his first Range Rover years ago. Then occasionally I'd start asking him if I could start driving it. I would confidently recommend them. I mean, they make you feel like family from the moment you arrive. Being in real estate for like 34 years, you really come to value and appreciate the level of service that Range Rover gives you. Chattanooga Auto Square, luxury lives here.
Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com Tom to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
A great prize, Bridget. What do people need to do?
Okay, you can call us or text us at 614-6499. Call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line or text us at that same number. So again, 614-6499. Call or text.
All right, this portion of Mix Mornings is sponsored by the official coffee of Mix Mornings, Scooter's Coffee.
Yeah, at Scooter's Coffee, try their double chocolate muffin. It is a rich, super moist chocolate muffin. They infuse it full of chocolate pieces, and it's topped with mini chocolate chips, so you can start your day with a double chocolate muffin there at Scooter's Coffee on Keith Street in Cleveland in front of Leisure Time Bowling, also in Sweetwater and coming soon to Dayton.
Back to the honey baked ham. Hey, Ken Hammonds, congratulations. You stole a ham from us. No, I mean, he won a ham from us yesterday.
He didn't
so
steal.
I don't know what. Anyway, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 7:32. Mermaid Mattress. And now an inspirational message from Billy Graham.
May His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Easter blessings to our entire community from Mermaid Mattress. Wishing you strength, courage, wisdom, and a great night's sleep.
He needs to take that mantle up. This mattress thing's over. He's going to be traveling the world a la his godfather, Billy Graham.
Sounds good.
He's doing, and his hair is going to do a separate tour. Have you seen Roger's hair lately?
I have
It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing.
You're
Looks
embarrassing.
like Davy Crockett. What?
You're embarrassing.
Thank you.
For today, mainly sunny skies, a high of 65 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 72 and a low of 47. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 77. I have to sneak in the Sunday forecast as well.
Yes!
Easter Sunday, the high is going to be 79.
It may be Friday, but Easter Sunday's coming.
So nice.
Hey, let me tell you, Bridget, so your egg hunt at Mount Olive, you will then be able to elbow the children in the nose. Bridget, let me tell you, go big, go home. And she doesn't care if they're 5 or 6 years old.
I'll play around.
If they ain't a bloody nose, it ain't a party. It ain't an egg hunt. I mean, she comes out there in her catcher's uniform with her face mask, knee pads. I mean, ready to rumble.
That's right.
So she doesn't care how old they are. Get out of my way. I'm getting that prize egg again.
Your current Milligan vein temperature is 45 degrees.
And her mother's over there drinking the new wine, so everything's fine. All right, now, come on.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee.
Well,
Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, so CHI Memorial Sports Desk, CHI Memorial, Hello Human Kindness Sports, sponsored in part by the Town Squire. And I know we got a special birthday related to Larry and the Town Squire this morning.
That's right. His daughter, Tiffany Inscore, is 40 today. Happy birthday, Tiffany.
What?
Yeah.
Tiffany is 40 at Waterville Community Elementary Schools. Everybody say hello to her out at Waterville this morning. All right, let's hear it. Okay, so today's Thursday. I know Larry will be open tomorrow and Saturday. And I tell you what, I know actually I had lunch at Pastor Easley yesterday, and he said he did another one of those pick my jacket for Easter things. So we'll get an update with Town Squire. So we're going to get get an update on that and how that's going and all of that and see what jacket Larry's going to give Jordan. We've got a promo deal here.
All right. That's
I just said that. I'm in faith. Anyway, 7:35.
The Town Squire's seasonal sale is now in progress. Great deals on pants, shirts, outerwear, and sweaters. They also have new spring merchandise arriving daily. At the Town Squire, where not only does Larry and his staff have a great selection of clothing and national name brands to choose from, but a history of customer service since 1977. The Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Keith Street, Cleveland, Tennessee.
All right, let's, right here before sports, Bridget's over here panting and breathlessly telling me that, Steve, we got more birthdays in. My God.
I didn't say it like that.
My Lord, Steve! That's what she did. Steve!
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Go ahead. What do we got? This better be good.
Simmons Bank celebration
Okay,
list.
I don't care. Can do. We got enough. What do we got?
Happy birthday, Evelyn Schaefer.
No. I only want the new ones.
Only the new ones.
I just want the new ones. We've
everyone else.
just done birthdays.
Sorry, everyone else. Jeannie Branham celebrating today. She's a teacher at Lake Forest Middle School.
That's a good one, Jeannie.
Yes.
We love Jeannie. I'm glad we stopped the broadcast for Jeannie.
Briggs Ledford is celebrating a very first birthday today from Aunt Carrie.
Okay, that's a good one. Now, Briggs, being a year old, he's going to dive into the cake. That's very, very good.
Blake Mosley is 23 today. This is Sheridan's little brother. So what are you going to say about that?
That's a little weak, actually. Hey, Sheridan, stop sneaking your brother into the list. That's annoying, and he can't win anything. Hey, where does he live? Do what? I feel like I'm at home trying to get a hold of my son while he plays Fortnite. Hey, where does your brother live, Blake? She has no clue, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. So I'm glad we stopped the broadcast. Now, I'm glad for Jeannie and Briggs, but old Blake's on his own, apparently. Sheridan doesn't even know where he lives. Today is the opening day of Major League Baseball, but Braves fans a little disappointed up there in Philadelphia. You know that city up there? Well, postponed, Bridget, due to weather in Philadelphia. And so they're going to play tomorrow. 3:05 first pitch tomorrow. Braves and the Phillies. Talk 101.3 The Buzz, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Here we go. The NCAA men's basketball tournament continues tonight for the Sweet 16. We'll have all the games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Our coverage presented by Quantum Sports Group. Mark Stewart. Mark, how's your bracket? Quantum Sports is, by the way, your card collecting and memorabilia headquarters. Right here in Cleveland, Quantum Sports. That's a beautiful facility over there. In the Cooks Plaza. I'm not talking about Mark, by the way. In the Cooks Plaza, QSportsGroup.com. Look at all their inventory. The Tennessee Volunteers will play Creighton tomorrow night in Motor City. The Sweet 16 tomorrow night. Now, UT plays about 10 o'clock Eastern Time tomorrow night. Right here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. We're pulling for Grant Hurst, Wendy. I know the Hurst are heading to Detroit City. And, of course, Matt has a restraining order from several establishments in Detroit back in his years of sin. Cleveland High School baseball shut out Red Bank 2-0. Walker Valley over Ooltewah 6-2. Walker Valley beat Bradley in softball yesterday 7-1. Coming up, First Baptist Cleveland, stand by for that. And also be looking for our big bracket contest, Mix Madness. Well, it's the name contest, the bracket name contest. We're going to be giving away a great prize package with the the Tennessee Aquarium and the IMAX Theater down there. So we're going to put that poll up here as soon as we pick the finalist, and then you folks can vote on that. One man who is in the running for that, there's no doubt about it, is Bobby Ludwig. And Bobby, remind us of your bracket name.
I am not in the running for anything, I don't think, anymore. I'm way down there, if
No.
I'm not mistaken. But it is, unless something's changed, but it's Cluck Norris in honor of good old Cluck Norris out there.
Yeah.
Keeping the hens safe.
It's we do a poll. And and let these people vote for some reason, but yeah, we do a poll of the best bracket name, most creative bracket name, and I would put Cluck Norris in the finals. Hey, Fruit Loops, can I put Cluck in the finals? Is that legal? Hey, where's your mic?
Absolutely, you can.
So here's what I said. So off the air, everybody in here is breathless this morning. I don't know why. So Fruit Loops comes in here and he says, hey, we want you to narrow down the list of best bracket names. We're going to do a vote. We're going to put it up. When are we doing that? Tomorrow?
And Steve said, bring me the list. I'll read them on air. Well, there's like 400 of them. And so
I didn't know you bring me the whole thing.
Read them on air. I want to see you read all 400.
Yeah.
It'll be about as interesting as listening to you. So I didn't know you were going to bring me the whole thing. There's 403 people in this thing. I'm not reading all of those.
Well, what we actually do is we have the staff narrow it down.
Nobody
and we
cares.
Put it out for the
nobody.
public.
I mean, nobody.
So Cluck
cares.
Norris can be in the final running.
I don't know. Nah, I doubt that. All right, Bobby, what's happening?
Hey, markets were up yesterday. Dow was up 477 points. Steve, we're going to be around for Dow 40,000 before we know it.
I got to find the Olympic music.
We did. What was it, like Dow 8,000 or 9,000? I think. When
No, it's 10,000. No, it was like 20,000 back then.
Was it? Well, it was. We hit several milestones. We've been doing it a long time. The Dow was at 39,760, so we're close. The S&P at 44 to close at 5,248, and the Nasdaq 83 points to close at 16,400. So markets were up in late day rally. Back to you guys in the studio.
Bobby Ludwig Edwards.
The best name bracket. I'll let you get back to it.
Well, no, I mean, what they're doing is they're going to take Fruit Loops, how many finalists will there be? Do you even know?
Yeah, 10, 20,
I don't know.
25.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No idea.
Yeah.
We'll do at least 10.
Thanks for nominating Pluck.
Yeah, be at least 10.
Now, some of these people just put their own names on there, and they should all be, put to sleep, quite frankly. But that's typical of our audience. I mean, you're proving your lack of intelligence by listening to this. So, I mean, Anyway, Bobby, how do people get a hold of you? Come on.
Give us a call for all your investment, retirement, and life insurance needs. 473-2215. Again, that's 473-2215. We can stop by and see me at 2060 North Dakota, right by the old Liner gas station.
Well, Bobby, I hope you have a very happy Easter. We won't be here tomorrow, but hope you have a great Easter, you and your family.
You too. Happy Easter. We'll talk to you on Monday.
All right. I will talk to you then, Bobby. I guarantee you. Thank you. Get off my phone. Stop telling me when you're going to talk to me. All right. It's 17 before the hour.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses,
shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means one person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Hardee's Philly cheesesteak favorites are back. Handcrafted creations with sauteed peppers, onions, and melty cheese to reinvent the signature Philly classics from sunrise to supper time. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. And we have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include the casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Dad, you got your mattress bracket filled out?
You know it. My bracket's got that Riz.
Here we go. Gen Z, Dad.
I've got the totally bussin' Tempur-Pedic Luxe Breeze going all the way this year. Bet.
Dad, please stop.
You bugging, BBG.
Make Mermaid your March mattress headquarters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic.
Right now, save up to 50% off our Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress collection.
And that's at Mermaid Mattress, cash.
Cringe. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
I tell you what, let's do a news update right here. We got a good story to kick off with.
The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
All right, so good news this morning. Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson has been released from the hospital. And this, folks, you know, and I saw some pictures of this, and I'm telling you, it's a miracle that the sheriff survived, quite frankly. I'll just be honest with all of you. It's amazing. And I know, Bridget, you've spoken with his wife, Connie Lawson, and he's out of the hospital. Matter of fact, he visited the sheriff's department yesterday.
He did, yeah. So excited to see that he is trying to get out and about, but definitely praying for a speedy recovery there at home.
His friend, Cleveland Police Chief Mark Gibson, said, well, it's rare that he would visit the sheriff's department. Even before the crash. I mean, you know, why would Gibson say something like that? It's just terrible. Now, Chief Gibson's bracket name is Lawson's Mentor. That is his bracket name, anyway. Hey, we're very excited, though, about this. We're also excited, before First Baptist, let's get into the Simmons Bank celebration list, Bridget.
Okay, happy
You're
birthday.
at Mount Olive. You could care less about what they're going to say. Absolutely, couldn't care less.
Happy birthday to Evelyn
You just keep
Schaefer.
getting saved every day, don't you? God love you.
Well, I need it working here.
Now.
You do, too.
Look at Loving Good. Come on. Calm down.
Evelyn Schaefer is celebrating a birthday tomorrow, a second grader at Yates Primary. Her family says she loves to sing and dance. That's from Mommy, Daddy, Sydney, Cecilia, and Quinn. Debbie Dodd is celebrating on Sunday. That is from her brother. Tiffany Inscore is 40 today. That is Larry McDaniel's daughter.
So how old's Larry? That'd be the question. Man.
Brady Lewis is 11 today, a student at Charleston Elementary. From his family, Jeannie Branham is having a birthday today, a teacher at Lake Forest Middle School. Briggs Ledford celebrating a very first birthday today. That's from Aunt Carrie. And then Blake Mosley is 23 today. That is Sheridan's little brother. Happy birthday to him.
But she doesn't know where he lives.
She's not sure.
Too bad.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The volunteer Ritapest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Do 423-381-3427. And then we do have another one in here. Chris Scarborough celebrating a birthday today, an assistant at Michigan Avenue Elementary. So happy birthday to Chris.
Our longtime partners of this WCLE station is First Baptist Cleveland, and we are joined by Pastor Jordan Easley and everybody else. The entire congregation is here at the church, here at the station this morning. How are you, Pastor?
I'm doing great, man. I just decided to bring everybody so I didn't have to talk as much.
You talk quite a bit nowadays.
Well, there's a lot going on, man, and I honestly didn't know all the details, and so
okay.
I brought all the crew who's running point in a lot of different areas. A lot of good things happening, man.
Pastor, this is a big week. I mean, let's get serious for a second here. I mean, obviously on the Christian calendar, there is no bigger week than this.
That's right. You know, my shirt says a lot can happen in 3 days. That's kind of the theme at First Cleveland this weekend. But it's obviously the theme of Easter. And so, man, we're excited to have a lot of people on our campus this weekend to hear the greatest story ever told. And fired up to see how the Lord's going to use this weekend. And not just in the hearts and lives of our church people, but folks who may be visiting us for the very first time.
Well, I want to begin with our buddy Bart Walker. And Bart, there's so much to talk about with things happening at the church, a lot of new things happening at the church physically. First of all, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing great. Glad to be here.
Well, it's great to have you. I want to talk about, first of all, the new building and how that's going. It's obviously a very recent development as far as it being completed.
Absolutely. So we, in January of this year, we launched 58,000 new square feet of children and preschool space and a new lobby area, on, and it's been tremendous. I'll tell you, it didn't take us long to realize what in the world did we do without the space. I mean, it's been amazing there, but just continues to be a real growing component of our church and our ministry, and it's been really nice to see just so many new families come and just enjoy that space and our preschool and children's leadership, and just watching them, continue to really flourish in that area. So it's been a great addition. We've started our new playground as well, so that with a little bit of delay on that. So Chris Wilds, he's been a real champion, help us lead that effort there. But
and I was Jordan yesterday and looking at some pictures of that. I don't know. Forget churches. I don't know where somebody could find an indoor playground like that. Really. I don't know, maybe within a 2-3 hour drive. I mean, you start thinking Atlanta, Nashville type
Sure.
stuff.
No, it's amazing. It's a great space, and quite honestly, Worlds of Wow's done an amazing job just getting it all packed in there together. And Steve, we'd like to invite you to be one of the first to come slide down the slide. So the official invitation, we'd like to have you on that list.
Oh, I'm in. I'm totally in.
Yeah.
Hey, and then very exciting this past Sunday, the new senior adult wing is now open. And got them on campus now.
No, we did. So that was kind of one of the last pieces of this phase, is getting the senior adult area going. And we had a group of seniors that had just been so dedicated for years and years. Soon after we moved to Stewart Road, they had been meeting off site, and to be able to have them all on site on Sunday, it was such a special time. And I'll tell you, Pastor came down and got us kicked off that morning, and it was just a really, really neat time to have them on campus now.
That's just tremendous. Thank you, Bart. Jeff Lovingood is here, and he's used to being in a lineup, so that's good.
What's that now, Steve? Okay. I'm glad you say you were saying telling the truth today.
Come on. How's your bracket, by the
way? Yes. My team's still in it so far, and
who's that?
The University of Tennessee and UConn. I have UConn winning it all. So
yeah, so you and everybody else.
Well, but if you want to pick a winner, go ahead. Where's UCLA?
Not in the tournament.
Thank you. Exactly.
They didn't even qualify for the NIT.
Absolutely. Bless their heart.
All right, Jeff. No, let's get serious for a second here. So, my goodness, what a schedule this Easter week at the church.
Well, a lot of opportunity. And it starts with Friday and tomorrow with 11 o'clock service. And it's kind of a reflective service with Jesus on the cross, and what a great opportunity. That's one of my favorite services of the year. And then after that, at noon, we have a lunch for the community, and they can come, and we always have a great chef and great food. A lot of people come every week to our church to eat, and so we have 11 o'clock service right after that with lunch, and then a 6:30 celebration service where we have baptisms and a worship experience, kind of a celebrating of what's going to happen with the rest of the weekend.
I hear about 50 baptisms at this point.
Yes, sir.
Like
yes, sir. At least 50, I think. Will be there.
Easley could be 51. That'd be very nice. Finally, we've been waiting.
That
time in the hot tub doesn't count, okay?
The key is for him to come to know the Lord. That is the stuff. And so, with that, that's on Friday, and it's going to be a great service at 6:30 on Friday night. But on Saturday, you have two services and an egg hunt in the middle, and 2 o'clock service. 3:30 egg hunt, and a 4 o'clock service. and those will be the same services. Those services are different than the ones that will be on Friday. Friday, the first service is reflective. The second service is a celebration service with a lot more worship experience, plus a lot of baptisms. And Saturday and Sunday services are the same. So 2, 4 with a 3:30 egg hunt in the middle. And on Sunday, we have the regular services, 8, 9, 10, 15, and 11 on this campus. And Kelly Canals will tell you the schedule at the Spirit City campus in Ooltewah here in a second. But then on Sunday also, we have an egg hunt at the end at 12:45. Wow. So we have 2 egg hunts, one on Saturday at 3:30, the second one at 12:45 on Sunday, and PJ and Sharon and their crew have gotten everything going on, and it's exciting. Steve, I'll tell you a couple other things that's going on. One, on the 14th of April, we have a men's event at 6 o'clock Sunday night, and inviting the men of the community, and it's going to be a great time.
Last year, I think, was huge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have Eat Like a Man. And we have Cajun food, gumbo and jambalaya, and good desserts and those type of things. Very and cool. we'll be eating, and also have a great service. And the wrestler Lex Luger is going to come.
Really?
What about that?
Lex Luger is coming?
Yes, sir. What about that?
I'm there now.
Come on.
I'm there.
Hello.
He's got an unbelievable the total package. That's right.
Hey, his testimony
is incredible,
and what God's done in his life, and we're going to hear that.
He's got a lot of people, guys my age. Lex Luger, really? Yeah, yes. I'm coming. I'll be there.
And so
I want to see him put you in a suplex. He could probably still do that. Pile driver.
Now remember.
Come on, Loving Good.
Bless your heart.
That'd be a good fundraiser for the Empty Stocking Fund.
So he's already on Christmas. He's already on Christmas, and so
Yes.
That's on April the 14th.
That's exciting.
And then the 21st, we have a women's event, and all the ladies of the community. And it's going to be, God's blessing our church. Yeah. And it's exciting what God's doing, and a lot of opportunity for people to serve and be a part of. And we want to invite everyone in the community and to come and share and to worship the risen Savior.
Well, it's too bad you picked against your alumni, UT, and picked UConn. Well, I mean, you've just gone to the devil.
I still have UT in the play.
No one cares.
Come on.
All right, Eric Yeldell. I just asked Eric off the air. Of course, he is the worship leader at First Baptist Cleveland. I asked him if your vocal cords are already all lubed up.
No, we're a little worn out from last night. Man, we had our rehearsal and run through for Easter with our choir, our orchestra, our band, vocal team. And it was electric. Like we had church last night just in the practice. So we're so excited about what God's going to do. And just like Jeff said, we've got really unique opportunities all weekend long. And so choir, orchestra, they'll all be involved in all of the Easter services Saturday and Sunday with the times he mentioned. And Friday morning is really just that reflection service is really kind of an intimate time just to really focus on the cross and what Jesus Christ did for us. And so that's going to be a very unique service. We've done before in the several years past, and people have really loved. And then this Friday night worship celebration, man, it's going to be powerful. First time we've ever done this. Yeah. And so we're excited to see what God's going to do, and really just feel like it's going to really prepare everybody who's in attendance, their hearts for Easter and all that God's doing there.
Well, it's tremendous what you do, and you and your team are incredible. And like you said, so a great rehearsal last night, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes those choir practices, in my experience, turn into services. They really do.
Yeah, it was incredible. Richie Stevenson's over there on the side just losing it. I
mean, despite that, I mean, it was a 99-1.
There you go, baby.
Oh, yes! All right, Eric, thank you. I love Richie, but kind of. Kelly Canals, one of the greatest new things about the ministry of First Baptist Cleveland is Spirit City Church in Ooltewah.
Wow.
Tagline that.
Excuse me?
Wow. I'm going to make him a shirt that says that. One of the greatest new things.
You're just over there taking notes, aren't you?
I've learned a lot.
If you stay long enough, I'll give you a sermon for Sunday. How about that?
You write it, I'll preach it.
All right. Kelly, no kidding. Congratulations on what's happening. I know it's you and a big team of people at Spirit City.
Yeah, it's been an amazing team of people, and they've done an incredible job, and really backed by all these guys you've just heard of, because it's been a collective effort, and really it is a new thing, but it's a new thing of our church, and it's just our church in another location. And so that's what's made it really special is we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just replicating that same heart, that same spirit, obviously for the gospel, but for the community, but just now in a different community. And so to be able to lock arms with folks in that Hamilton County, specifically that Ooltewah, Collegedale area, has been really, really special. Just, I think it was 2 weeks ago, we had just hit the 6-month mark of when we started down there, and what started with just a handful of families in the living rooms, now a couple hundred people nearly every week, and watching just life change. And while we have some of those folks getting baptized here on Friday night in our service, we've got several more that are getting baptized down there in Ooltewah Middle School, where we worship every week on Sunday morning, Easter. And so, it's been really special. And then, so this Sunday in Ooltewah, we'll have 2 services. We'll do a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock. There in Ooltewah Middle School, and with an Easter egg hunt for the community right smack in the middle at 10:30.
So that I was going to ask you, so that is your schedule this Sunday in Ooltewah?
It is. And so we are looking forward to just seeing who God brings in the door and sharing the gospel.
Denny Collins still on your team down there?
He is. We're still praying he gets saved.
Well, I was thinking the passion play you're doing, he is playing Lucifer again this year. Is that right? That's what I was thinking. Oh, okay.
Wow.
I wasn't sure.
I think he's in the gym getting ready to be one of the Praetorian, He's bulk season.
Kelly Canals, one of our favorite people. Kelly, thanks.
No, thank you.
All right, now hitting cleanup. Stephen Beasley. Beasley, Media Director at First Baptist. What's going on, buddy?
Man, I just want to mention that all of these services are available online. So if you are able to make it to First Baptist Cleveland or to Spirit City, you need to be there. You need to be with everybody because it's going to be a whole lot of fun. Obviously, the egg hunts are going to be a blast too, so kids and grandkids, you want to be there. And even the community egg hunt tonight. That happens tonight, 5 o'clock on the Greenway.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Frank Walker's done a great job along with Parks and Recreation and so many other things. And so anywhere you can be a part of is great, but you can also follow the story of what God's doing on social media. You can keep up with everything at Spirit City, at First Baptist Cleveland. All of those things are out there, so go look that up, and then look up firstbaptistcleveland.com, and you'll have all the details for the weekend, service times, and everything else, plus the links to stream the services. So if you've got friends in another state, family members that are far from the Lord, send them a link.
Or maybe you wish your family was in another state. Can we say that? Loving good here. Hey,
where are you going to be on vacation next week? We'll send you the link.
No, I'll be there Sunday. Thank you. Tell me about this Manna Mission offering, Stephen.
Yeah, so First Baptist Cleveland's been a generous church for a long time. Just people that love the Lord. They want to express their gratitude in so many different ways. I mean, you think about the Save More store downtown, a lady named Nelrose Ware, really just taking care of so many things when we see needs in the community. And that's continued into Manna Ministry that we have every week. It's open every Monday through Thursday, 9 to noon. We pass out bags of food, and every bag costs about $19. And so it's filled up with toiletry items and soap and shampoo, all the things that you would need, just basic needs, as well as beans and peanut butter and canned food and all sorts of things like that that really help bridge that gap as families need food or individuals need food. And so we pass out a lot of bags that way and meet a lot of needs. And there's other things that go with Manna Ministry, from utility assistance to benevolence and all sorts of things that way. But on Easter, we're going to be taking a special offering above and beyond what we normally do so that we can give specifically to Manna to make sure we've got enough bags. So you may be thinking on Easter, I'm not sure how I want to express my love to the Lord this year, but it's amazing what he's done for us on the cross. You think about, for God so loved the world, he gave. He first loved us, so we love him and we can love others. And so we can do that and just express that in a tangible way. For $19, you can put a food bag in somebody's hand right here in the East Tennessee region. And so whether that's in Ooltewah, whether that's here in Cleveland, we have people from all over that come and say, hey, I have a need. I'm depending on the church to meet it. And it's really neat to see how God pairs those things up. Every one of those people hears the gospel as they come and get a bag. And so it's a really special ministry that takes place.
Truly one of the greatest ministries in the history of the church is the Manna Ministry. Thank you, Beasley. Pastor Easley, now I understand why you brought everybody in.
I'm telling you, hey, there's a lot going on, which is a great thing. Listen, and I want to say this. I've been watching the show all week long. There's a lot going on in every single church in this community. And we ought to be proud to be in a community with so many great churches. And honestly, this is a season where you don't have to come to our church, but go to a church. You've got to hear the story, and we've got great pastors, ministry teams, leaders in this community who love the Lord, who love you. And, man, every single church in this community would be honored to have the people of this city in their buildings on Saturday, on Sunday, or whatever. So I want to say that on behalf of all the pastors and all the churches, and just let everybody know they're welcome. You don't have to look at these buildings and say, I wonder if I'm okay to go in. You're okay to go in. And so just go ahead and just mark it on your calendar for this weekend. Go to church, allow the Lord to speak to you, and who knows what'll come from that.
Pastor Easley, so tell me about this 7 churches trip giveaway.
Okay, yeah, we've been. I just finished a series preaching through the 7 churches of Revelation, and it's been a blast. The only problem I had preaching it is I've never been to these places personally. The only place I've been on that list is Ephesus, and it's incredible. And so we had a trip scheduled for December to go to Israel, and we've decided to postpone that trip for obvious reasons. But we're replacing it with a trip to Asia Minor to see the 7 churches of Revelation. So we're going to all the places that you read about in the book of Revelation, and those first 3 chapters. We're gonna visit the sites. We're gonna see some incredible places that I believe will change your perspective. If you go on this trip, it'll change your perspective every time you read the Bible. I'm just looking forward to going. You know, we try to do a Bible land tour, a discipleship tour like this every single year. We've gone to the journeys of Paul and toured Greece. We've obviously done Israel several times. We've been to Petra and. But this time it's going to be Asia Minor, and I'm fired up about the trip. It's December the 1st through, I think it's the 11th. We said the 10th, but I think it's December 1 through 11. And this weekend we're gonna give people the opportunity to register for a free trip. Wow! And so everybody within the sound of my voice can send a text message to get information about the trip, and by doing so, they're automatically enrolled for a free trip, and we're going to announce it the next Sunday on April the 7th. And so if you've wondered, is this something I could do someday? Maybe you can't afford the trip, but maybe you can win the trip. And so I just encourage people to be in the room to find out more information about it this Easter weekend.
All right, final question.
Yes, sir.
Have you decided what coat you're wearing? You put up a post with the town squire, Larry McDaniel. Have you made any kind of decision yet?
It's interesting. We have all of these incredible things going on at the church.
Yeah.
And that's what people keep asking about, Steve.
And that's the only thing I remembered.
No, here's the deal, man. Larry is incredible. He is a great friend, and he has such a great eye. And so every year about this time, I just go in his store and say, "What you got, man? I mean, can you do anything with this?" And he puts some things together, and I posted a picture of it last year, and we had a lot of fun with it. So I did it again this year, and it has been wild to see the community response to that. And so a lot of people have voted on things like that, but at the end of the day, I'm going to wear whatever my wife tells me to wear. Okay, I mean, let's just be honest. I don't care. It's an outfit. But I will tell you that Larry has a better eye than anybody in this community.
He does.
Town Squire is a special place. It's been here since 1977. And it's my favorite store in town, if you haven't figured it out yet.
It is, Pastor Easley. So I guess all of the information is on the First Baptist website. Is that right?
Yeah, and, you can find all the, I honestly learned a few things about our schedule just now. But there's a lot going on. You can go to firstbaptistcleveland.com. If you can't remember that, just Google us, all right? I mean, it'll get you to the information you're looking for. But most of all, we just want you to know you're invited. And there's no reason for you to hesitate when it comes to Easter weekend and coming to church.
Jeff Levingood, let me bring you back for a second. Just getting a report here. I think we're close to Dr. Brian Beard having a grandchild.
Oh, my.
They're in the hospital right now. Brian just texted me.
Another Wolverine.
Well, there's hope. There's always hope.
Well,
this is Tanner and Blakely Dillard.
Right.
And apparently we're getting, we're getting close. So Dr. Beard just texted me. Blakely is, we'll just say we're getting close. So it should be in the next few hours.
The Beard family, we
love them, don't we?
They've been a staple in this community for years, and what a blessing they've been to many. And it's a great crew. I'm not sure another Michigan Wolverine, though. It makes me kind of nervous.
They're the champions. I mean, Calvin Page came in here in his Michigan jersey yesterday. I went over here and dry heaved. So anyway, much like yourself. All right.
Bless your heart.
Thank you. Hey, final word here. I guess we go from dry heave to asking the pastor to pray for us. That's nice. But, hey, it's Mix 1041. What do you want? Pastor, no kidding. Pastor, look, this is a time when so many people turn their eyes to the Lord, maybe for the first time. So would you say a blessing over this entire community, just anything Lord lays on your heart?
No, I absolutely love to. And once again, I just want to encourage people to have an open heart and an open mind and a willingness to say yes to whatever the Lord's telling them to do. But on behalf of churches across this community, man, we're excited to be in the city with Spirit. We love to see what God's doing, and we're going to pray that He'll continue to bless this city and bless the people and families that live here. So, yeah, join me as we pray together. Father, today it's an honor to pray over the airwaves, knowing that we are praying to a God that listens to us, that is with us, that promises never to leave us or forsake us. And God, we just thank you for how you've blessed this community, how you've blessed the churches. And God, we pray that you would do something not natural this weekend, but you would do something supernatural. A lot of churches have a lot of plans, but we know unless you show up, nothing's going to happen. And so, God, we invite you to show up in a big way. We want to see you do something special this weekend in the lives of many. And I pray for those who are currently wondering, should I go or should I not? God, I pray that you would give them a God-sized nudge today in that direction so that they could be with your people, they could hear your word, and they could be moved by your Spirit. God, we love you, and we consider it an honor to be called your sons and daughters, and thank you for loving us. In Jesus' name, amen.
First Baptist Cleveland will be back with the news in a moment.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Mix 1041.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland Studios, this is Talk 1013 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 1013 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Making sure the top of your house is the best it can be. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The search is suspended for 4 men working on the Key Bridge in Baltimore when it was hit by a cargo ship and collapsed, debris making it unsafe for divers. 2 bodies are recovered.
The bodies were found in a red pickup truck that was submerged under about 25 feet of water. The head of the National Transportation Safety Board says there appears to be a sheen on the water surface and many containers with hazardous material inside on board that crashed cargo ship.
Fox's Brooke Singman. Former Connecticut Senate Democrat Joe Lieberman died. He was 82 years old.
He may have been best known as former Vice President Al Gore's running mate in the turbulent 2000 presidential election. He eventually broke from the Democratic Party, serving his final term in the Senate as an independent, and almost became Republican John McCain's running mate in 2008.
Fox's Jill Nato. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com.
A lot of hot air in the room. I don't know if you noticed, but anyway. And I didn't think it was nice, you as a proud Church of God member, you over there not praying when Jordan was praying.
I was absolutely
very,
praying.
very rude. All right, well, let's get serious again here. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. And, you know what? Let's start with some good news on the Thursday before Easter. How about it? Our friend, Bradley County Sheriff Steve Lawson, I tell you, do not mistake the miracle that he survived that crash. I've seen pictures. It was a lot more serious than a lot of people know. But he not only did he survive, but he and his wife Connie. But the sheriff was released from the hospital. He's back home, and as a matter of fact, he stopped by the Bradley County Sheriff's Office for a brief visit yesterday. The Bradley County Sheriff's Department, in a press release, said the sheriff reassured employees and citizens that he remains committed to his duties. The release also stated that Lawson will be dividing his time between working in the office and remotely while he recovers from his injuries. He expressed his gratitude for the outpouring of support and encouragement that he's received from the entire community. Bradley County Election Commissioner Fran Green was arrested Tuesday night for driving under the influence by Cleveland police. Officers responded to a Jeep in a ditch on Harrison Pike and Country Club Drive. According to the report, officers found a woman in the driver's seat at that time having trouble getting her to respond, and one officer noticed a strong smell of alcohol in the vehicle. Green arrested and for DUI. Once at the Bradley County Justice Center, she's then taken there. She's scheduled to appear in court on June 13th. And there's a bill circulating and actually passed the State House, proposes a mandatory age verification for social media users under the age of 18. Dubbed the, quote, Protecting Children from Social Media Act, quote, it was supported by lawmakers who say they have concerns about online bullying and exposure to explicit content on social media. Advocates also argue age verification empowers parents to control their children's online activity and address mental health risks associated with excessive social media use. Now, the bill passed the House 88-2, awaits a vote in the state Senate, and if approved, the law would go into effect in January. Now, the social media companies would then the platforms would swiftly have to adapt to comply with state of Tennessee regulations and grant parents access and oversight of their children's social media. 817,
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777.
Time for our obituary program, brought to you by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. On Tuesday, at the age of 69, Oliver, perhaps better known as Dr. Mac Lewis McMahon, died peacefully at his home in Cleveland. Dr. McMahon was honored to serve on the Executive Council of the Church of God International from 1994 through 96, and again from 2006 until 2010. He served his church in many capacities over 25 years as pastor, also associate, evangelist, Bible convention, camp meeting speaker, is a published author of multiple books. And again, Dr. McMahon passed away on Tuesday at the age of 69. This is Dr. Oliver McMahon of the Church of God, formerly on the Executive Council. The family will receive friends tomorrow, Good Friday, 4 until 7, at the Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland on Ralph Buckner Boulevard. And he will also lie in state at the Dixon Chapel from 10 until noon. This on Saturday, with Dr. Mike Baker officiating the service, the interment in the Mount Olive Cemetery. This report sponsored by Pool Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on Northley Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by the Cleveland Family YMCA. Their underwater Easter egg hunt is coming up this Saturday. You can stop by and register at the Y or give them a call. It's just $10 for members, only $15 for non-members. That's at the Cleveland Family YMCA. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
All right, this half hour of Mixed Mornings is sponsored by Southern Body Reform. No diet, no exercise, just results. Southern Body Reform, where you can mention Mix 1041 and get your first month for over half off at $149. Call Southern Body Reform at 889-0441. No diet, no exercise, just results. 889-0441. That's Southern Body Reform. That's a division of Cleveland Non-Surgical Dr. Mark Lee. And you can also go online to southernbodyreform.com.
Happy Easter from your friends at Toyota of Cleveland. Toyota of Cleveland has the largest selection.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us! Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Starting at $16.19 per hour. Team members starting at $19.27 per hour. These positions offer a $1,500 sign-on bonus. Benefits begin day one. You can apply at careers.mars.com and search Cleveland. Your tomorrow starts today at Mars Wrigley.
Inside the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 8:24, Roger Pickett.
May His will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Easter blessings to our entire community from Mermaid Mattress. Wishing you strength, courage, wisdom, and a great night's sleep.
All right, for today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 65 and a low of 35 this evening. For tomorrow, sunny again, a high of 71 and a low of 46. And then on Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 77. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 45 degrees.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Here come the hits. It makes me want to dance.
No station does it better.
Mix 104.1.
The goodness of Hardee's 2 for $5 wraps just got better. Now choose 2 wraps for breakfast or 2 hand-breaded chicken wraps for lunch or dinner. Morning to night, get 2 wraps, $5. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
Hi, I'm Brian Poole, sole owner of Poole Serenity Funeral Home and Cremation Services of Cleveland. It's going to be more of our discount funeral home and cremation center. We'll offer $895 cremation that will come with a wood urn. Only other charges the family have be for death certificates and permits. That's it. No other hidden charges, no other hidden fees. We have a traditional burial package, $4,595. That does include a casket and the services. You can reach us at www.pfhserenity.com.
Peyton
Southeastern in Cleveland is hiring case selectors. Starting pay at $19 an hour. Earning potential up to $23 an hour plus incentive pay. Additional $2 an hour night shift premium. And you're eligible to earn a $3,000 stay bonus. Flexible schedules and great benefits at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland. They have open interviews Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. and from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at job.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Choosing the right health care plan for you and your family can be overwhelming. Direct Primary Care Associates' new pharmacy benefits is the best choice for you and your family. With personalized attention, convenient telemedicine options, and free generic medications, Direct Primary Care Associates Pharmacy Benefits offers everything you need to keep you and your family healthy and happy. Say goodbye to long wait times, rushed appointments, and unexpected medical bills. Visit our website to learn more about how Direct Primary Care Associates can provide the best healthcare experience for you and your family. Direct Primary Care Associates, affordable healthcare for all.
Dad, you got your mattress bracket filled out?
You know it. My bracket's got that Riz.
Here we go. Gen Z, Dad.
I've got the totally bussin' Tempur-Pedic Luxe Breeze going all the way this year. Bet.
Dad, please stop.
You bugging, BBG.
Make Mermaid your March mattress headquarters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic.
Right now, save up to 50% off our Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress collection.
And that's at Mermaid Mattress, cash.
Cringe. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
Mayfield Dairy, celebrating 100 years of the iconic Mayfield ice cream at MayfieldDairy.com. Proudly headquartered in Athens, Tennessee.
Welcome to Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive excellence is our top priority. At Mountain View Nissan, we take pride in offering you the finest selection of vehicles, perfectly suited for your adventurous spirit. From powerful SUVs ready to conquer any terrain to your everyday gas-friendly commuters, we have the perfect vehicle to match your lifestyle. This is Mountain View Nissan Country, where automotive dreams become reality. Visit one of our 3 locations in Dalton, Chattanooga, and Cleveland today, and let us take your driving experience to new peaks.
Having a birthday today, a teacher at Lake Forest Middle School. Briggs Ledford celebrating a very first birthday today. That is from Aunt Carrie. Blake Mosley is 23 today. That is Sheridan's little brother. Chris Scarborough celebrating on Sunday, an assistant at Michigan Avenue. And then Tiffany Dashy is having a birthday tomorrow, and she is a hospice CNA. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those for today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. The volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903. Call Jamie Kyle, 423-381-3429.
Don't forget, today's the final day to win a honey baked ham, courtesy of Crossroads Community Church. Find out all about what Crossroads and Mickey Clark and their staff, their team are doing here at Easter. Go to crossroadscommunitychurch.com. But, Bridget, if this is the final day we're doing this, if you want to win that honey baked ham from Crossroads, what do they need to do?
Okay, you can call us or text us 614-6499. So again, 614-6499. Call or text that number, and that will get you in the drawing.
So we're taking them till 9 a.m. Then Mike Lee will take registrations on the Mix Afternoon Drive with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland this afternoon between 3 and 6 o'clock. And this reminder, all the news on our website at mymix1041.com.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Coming on 8:30, Melissa Woody, Sharon Marr here, and the Hot Slaw Festival is on deck. Good morning.
Good morning. Steve, we're looking for some hot slaw, baby, in Cleveland.
It's coming, isn't it?
Woo, it's coming. It certainly
is. Is this the biggest new thing in Cleveland, do you think, over the last several years?
Yes.
It is. To be just into the 3rd year, it's amazing the traction, especially this year, that it's gotten.
Well, and Melissa, you and I were talking, too, the national traction is incredible.
Oh, thank you, Representative Kevin Raper.
Yes.
Because he introduced this bill. And I mean, these first 2 years, have been great. When you have something with a weird twist to it that nobody else has, which is what I live for in the world of tourism, you get attention. I mean, that's part of it. You know, you get attention. But with this bill that Kevin Raper put through in the Tennessee legislature, it has been a crazy ride these past few weeks because he put this bill in. He originally wanted to make Cleveland the hot slaw capital of Tennessee. Well, he found out that protocol was before you can make anything the capital, you should make it the state food. So he began this quest of making hot slaw a Tennessee state food, and come to find out there wasn't any official state foods that had been actually through the legislature. Wow. So he got all this really fun, exciting press, but he got a lot of comments that were not so nice, and because nobody else has hot slaw except for Cleveland, Tennessee. I mean, and that's generally speaking. Yeah. I know there's some restaurant out in the, whatever that has hot slaw, but in a mass amount like we do here, more than a dozen restaurants with it, 5 grocery stores with it. You don't get that in any other place. So we are rightfully the hot slaw capital. But that legislation has caused. Okay, we've had an article in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Kevin's had more than 50 interviews. It's been on all the television stations in Nashville. And are you ready for this?
Here we go.
Here we go. Monday, I talked to the New York Times, who is sending a reporter and a photographer here 2 days before the festival.
Unbelievable.
To go to some of our restaurants that have hot slaw.
Unbelievable. Sharon, and for Main Street, Cleveland, it's a big deal, but let's get to the details, too. When is it? What's happening?
All right, it's Saturday, April 6th, starting at noon until 8 o'clock. We have an amazing lineup that day, live music on 3 stages. We have over 130 vendors. About 100 of those are artists and all kinds of great things. We have 30 food vendors. All of our food vendors with entrees will have hot slaw on their menu. We have up to, and let's talk about this in a minute, all the vendors that are coming just with hot slaw. There is the pro hot slaw contest and the amateur hot slaw contest.
Pro-am slaw off.
Yes, pro-am. There we go. So those are going to be at 2:30 and 2 o'clock. Those are going to be awesome. I think there's still room to get in for the
There's actually
amateur.
4 spots. Okay. 4 spots for the
so
amateur.
If you have the best hot slaw in Cleveland and you're amateur.
What do they do to get in?
They go to the website and there's a form there, and then once they fill out the form and I see that they're within that 10, then I'll send them a link to pay for their entry fee, because if you're in the amateur, it's $50, but if you win $500.
Oh, cool.
So we've had 6 people enter so far, so we've got 4 more spots. So if you're out there sitting on the best hot slaw recipe, I mean, what are you waiting for? Right. So,
and what's the website, Melissa?
It is hotslawfestival.com. Hotslawfestival.com. And Sharon and I are here. We're a team on a lot of things.
I know you are.
But there are 4 organizing partners that organize this. It's so big. We got to have 4 partners. So Main Street Cleveland, Cleveland Valley Chamber of Commerce, City of Cleveland, and Art is Here Partnership. Because I don't know if you know this, Steve, but this is actually an art festival. Until they got me in there. And then I started coming up with crazy stuff. Sharon just wanted to have an art festival.
Then we got to throw some hot slaw into it.
There we go.
It's amazing, though. And honestly, throughout all of this, the last few years, it's amazing that people who had never heard of hot slaw, well, we all grew up with it here in Cleveland.
It's crazy.
And, I've got to say, so mine, Pino Odom, I would go back to him at the Starview Drive-In. I'm not saying he was the first. What I'm saying is...
No, he's related to Sharon.
Are you related to
Roy
Sharon
was an Odom.
Oh, yeah, and Doug and Janice and all of them. So they grew up at Faith Memorial at my papa's church, and so he would bring... He was at Bowater for years, so he would bring the hot dogs and the hot slaw like once a week to the church office, and it was like Christmas. I ate like 10 of them. It was incredible. So We've all grew up with it. It's amazing how many people don't know about it.
Dwight Richardson, he's originally from Missouri, but he went back to a family reunion and they are having hot dogs and stuff. And he's like, "Where's the hot slaw?"
What's
and
that?
like he's been here so long, he thought everybody had it too.
Well, it's very exciting. So Sharon, if people want to come, what do they need to know? It's obviously Saturday, April 6th. What else do they need to know?
Well, it's going to be a great day. You can come any time of the day. Come hungry because we've got all kinds of the great food we talked about. I know there's a lot going on downtown with traffic and roads, and that's amazing. It's going to be amazing when that's finished, but it's still very easy to get there. You just come. If you're coming from the north end of town, you can get anywhere on Central Avenue. If you're coming from the south end, you can get anywhere on 3rd Street. So plenty of parking. Just come park wherever you can. And we're going to be in front of the courthouse, down Ocoee Street, down 1st Street, all the way to Parker. So lots of space, and it's going to be a wonderful day.
We've got 3 stages with live music on all 3 stages. We have a chalk artist who's going to be, he drew this mural last year that was just incredible. So we're looking forward to what Ryan Snyder and his crew have set for us this year, so that's fun. Some of those bands, Michael Cass Band, Dexter Thomas Band, and September Song, and the Warman Trio will all be on the courthouse stage. And then at the police stage, we'll have Forever 13, Tyson Lehman, Monday Night Social. I'm missing somebody. We have another songwriting stage that will feature some of our songwriters that were in our songwriter competition, and that stage will be run by Bad Tattoo, the duo.
Yeah.
So they'll be playing and singing some too. So we're super. Oh, I know who it is. Ain't Whistling Dixie. It's a Dixieland band. It's like all these like 7 members with all different instruments and stuff. It's
That's
gonna
our
be super
first
fun.
Dixieland band.
So it's all on the website. And Melissa, just remind us how to get all the information.
Yep, hotslawfestival.com. Also follow that Hot Slaw Festival on Facebook, because you'll see a lot of postings and a lot of stuff going on. And of course, follow Visit Cleveland TN and Main Street Cleveland, because you'll get all the information on those 2 places.
Well, thank you, ladies, for all you're doing this. Very excited. We'll be there. It's Saturday, April 6th. At the Hot Slaw and Art Y'all Festival in downtown Cleveland. All right, Bridget, let's go to check of the streets. What's happening?
Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol Report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. They are your exclusive home of Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC, located on North Lee Highway, and anytime at donledford.com. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there. If you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest Mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. This traffic report is brought to you by Drain Right Guttering, 423-472-7018. Online at drainrightguttering.com. The go-to gutter guys will check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
The Town Squire, known for personal service and has been home in the Stewart Park.
Did you know that drinking and driving is a leading cause of traffic fatalities? It kills more than 28 people in the United States every day. That means 1 person every 52 minutes. Statistically, young people are the most at risk to drink and drive, but not everyone's doing it. Don't drink and drive.
When most people think of plumbing and electrical supply houses, there's an idea that they're just for plumbers or electricians or builders to shop at. Wholesale Supply is proud to be open to the public and proud to serve our communities. By supplying the best quality products for the best prices with the best service guaranteed, Wholesale Supply is your one-stop shop for everything plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. To find a location near you, visit wholesalesupply.us for more. Helping build communities in the Southeast for over 80 years is just what we do.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop, where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
It's time for your Cleveland area community calendar presented by Tenova Healthcare. Learn more about Tenova Healthcare in Cleveland by visiting them online at tenovacleveland.com.
On and being our big sponsor of this community's Hot Slaw and Art Y'all Festival. Hey, thanks to Food City, value day, as my son Holden would say. Day. All right, now, be loving it, Food City. And now, my buddy Kevin Stafford's the National Marketing Director of Food City. Kevin's a big Duke fan. So I was texting him saying, you know what, never count out the Blue Devils, ever.
That's right.
Anyway,
yeah.
All right. Yeah, you owe me. It is 18 before the hour. Bridget, let's get our check of our Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. And first this from Reverend Billy Graham's grandson, Roger Pickett.
May his will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Easter blessings to our entire community from Mermaid Mattress. Wishing you strength, courage, wisdom, and a great night's sleep.
For today, we'll have sunny skies, a high of 65 and a low of 36 this evening. For tomorrow, mainly sunny, a high of 72 and a low of 47. Partly cloudy on Saturday with a high of 77. Your current Milligan vein temperature is 45 degrees.
All right, it's CHI. Well, hang on a second. Before we do that, let's do this from our friends at Life Care.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
We got about 17 minutes if you want to register for our final Honey Baked Ham, courtesy of our friends, and they've been doing it all week and for a few years now, Crossroads Community Church. Thanks so much to Mickey and his team at Crossroads Community Church. Find out all about their Easter activities at crossroadscommunitychurch.com. Let's go to the CHI Memorial Sports Desk. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. This sports report is sponsored by CHI Memorial and hello, human kindness. Already said that. This sport's sponsored in part by our friends at Solutions Finance of Tennessee. Ricky Hentz and his team, Greg Redmond, everybody at the former Cooks Plaza. Today's Major League Baseball opening day, but it's a disappointment for Braves fans, Bridget, as supposed to be playing the Phillies today at 3:05. That game has been delayed due to the weather in Philadelphia. They will play tomorrow, opening day at 3:05. Tog 101.3 The Buzz.
Hope for a big win for my Braves.
There you go. It's all, remember, Braves day games, Talk 101.3, and night games here on Mix 104.1, driven by Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Here we go again. The NCAA men's basketball tournament continues tonight with the Sweet 16. This is the region semifinals. We'll have all the games on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix app. Coverage starts tonight at 7, presented by Quantum Sports Group. Mark Stewart and his team, they're actually neighbors to Solutions Finance and Ricky Hentz over there in the former Cooks Plaza. QSportsGroup.com. The Tennessee Volunteers play Creighton tomorrow night in the Sweet 16, 10 o'clock tip-off Eastern Time in Detroit. Midwest region, and that'll be here on Mix 104.1, presented by TVFCU. And in high school baseball yesterday, Cleveland shut out Red Bank 2-0. Walker Valley over Ooltewah 6-2. And in softball, Walker Valley beat Bradley last night 7-1. Hey, I just got a note here from my friend Al Morris, the athletic director of Cleveland High. Tomorrow night, Bradley Cleveland baseball at 7 o'clock, and the Cleveland High School Athletic Department is giving away 2 tickets to that game. If you'd like to go to see Bradley Cleveland at Cleveland baseball tomorrow night at 7, we have 2 free tickets. Bridget, let's take caller number 3 right now. Caller 3 on the Volunteer Red Pest Mix line at 423-614-6499. Back with our friend Meagan Jolley with Sea Rock City in a moment.
40 years, the Chattanooga Hardin.
Attention shoppers, don't forget to ask our certified butchers for great recipe tips.
This is an authentic butcher shop where meat is hand-cut in-store, beef is ground fresh daily, and expert advice from a certified butcher is always free of charge.
Free advice? That's what I call value. The quality I crave, the value I count on.
Nobody does food like Food City.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Now here's our friend Meagan Jolley. Meagan, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Sea Rock City, and boy, do you have a great new event happening.
Yes, it's called Flora Luna. This is a brand new experience. So we've not opened up a part of our trail before at night that we're going to have, and we've had the Enchanted Garden of Lights. A few years ago we had Fairy Tale Nights. Those were nighttime events, but this is a portion of the trail. You can go across the Swing Along Bridge that people haven't ever been able to do before and see the views of Chattanooga. So we're excited to open that part up. But also, this is just a different, unique thing. This is not really focused for kids, so it's more of an adult-centered event. So a nighttime garden art walk through the gardens and through the all of the rock formations, and we have about 8 new art installations throughout the park, so that'll be something neat to see. And then it's all just going to be lantern lit, and there's going to be lights inside of log. That's almost a little bit hard to describe. I've been on a mock walkthrough. It's not open yet, but we open next weekend, so it looks absolutely beautiful. And it's also going to be like an immersive culinary experience. So there's 4 different food stations. They're all themed, that actually the themes kind of tie in with the art and the gardens as well. And I brought a list of the food because I couldn't have memorized it all because it's a long list. Wow. But there's really great options. You can do it a la carte, or you can just get a food package when you arrive, or do that online. But you can do it while you're there, but just do it online ahead of time. There's fruit and cheese skewers, alpine wings, greens, brisket, short rib, French potatoes, chicken thighs on artichokes, and then Clumpy's brownie a la mode. Super excited about that one.
Especially that one.
Yeah.
You know what I love? We're joined by Meagan Jolley, Sea Rock City, of course. So Rock City's iconic, and since 1932, but here's what I love about it. You guys just don't sit around and rest on your laurels. You come up with new things. You're always striving to do that. And here we go. Here's another example of that.
Yes, we want to keep Rock City a very natural place. So we don't want to make it an amusement park with rides and all of that, because people have been coming for over 90 years and they love it. They love it like it is, but we have to offer new things too. And so this, special events are a great way to do that. But we really wanted to tie this back into even our history a little bit. So you're going to see a lot red balls of string throughout the park. And there's a giant one that's one of the new art installations, and that's just a nod back to our history. So our co-founder, her name was Frida Carter. In the 1930s, she took a red string and she mapped out the gardens, and she took it through all of the rock formations, and she had a nationally award-winning garden, and so we just wanted to kind of honor her in that way. So we just are tying in all of these really unique behind-the-scenes things that really no one would know unless you hear me talking about it. But so it's just going to be a really special event.
All right, so you said it starts next weekend, and then how long can people take advantage of it?
So it's April 5th through May the 12th, every single night. So every night, for about 6 weeks. So definitely go online, purchase your tickets there, get reservations, and then you can decide how you want to do the food.
Very good. Again, all the information on the website, searockcity.com. It sounds wonderful, Meagan. And again, anything you want to add here before we go?
I mean, I think that really covers it. We also have when you walk through, there's going to be an original score of music. So we had a composer and he came and listened to all of the nature sounds, and so that's going to be really cool.
That's neat.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. They are iconic since 1932. Rock City, searockcity.com. And another iconic person is Meagan Jolley.
Oh,
Meagan,
nice.
God love you. Hey, happy Easter, Meagan.
You too.
Great to see you. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
All right. We're going to take tell you what, we're going to hit a little music here. And then our friends the Hagies are here from Allon Planning Partners. So stand by for that. We'll be joining them in just a few moments.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
Everyone there at the Porsche dealership are so personable and very knowledgeable that we just keep coming back. What I was looking for was a sport utility that was sporty and attractive and had the ability to perform to my expectations. The service department goes above and beyond with their routine service maintenance, and they get me out of there quickly. Chattanooga Auto Square. Luxury lives here.
Why now come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Shopping for a great deal on a car or truck? Know this. Cleveland Ford is loaded with vehicles, over 230 in stock, all discounted. I'm talking saving up to $7,500 on new F-Series trucks and Mustang Mach-E. We have financing as low as 0% on Edge and 1.9% for 72 months on new F-150s. And as always, you get a lifetime powertrain warranty and complimentary service when you buy from us. So hurry to Cleveland Ford today, because this sale ends soon, or shop us at clevelandford.com.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. March is DVT Awareness Month. Deep vein thrombosis is a serious medical condition characterized by the formation of blood clots within deep veins, typically in the legs. Although it may not always present noticeable symptoms, DVT can lead to severe complications if left untreated. If a blood clot breaks loose from the vein and travels to the lungs, it can cause a life-threatening condition known as pulmonary embolism. Know the signs. DVT can be silent but dangerous. Don't ignore persistent leg discomfort, leg swelling, pain, warmth, or redness in your legs. Symptoms of PE include sudden shortness of breath, chest pain, rapid heart rate, and coughing up blood. If you suspect you have symptoms of DVT, seek medical evaluation promptly. The Vascular Institute is the only vascular practice welcoming self-referrals, offering timely appointments and accepting new patients. Vascular Institute offers 5 convenient locations. Find out more at vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com.
Dad, you got your mattress bracket filled out?
You know it. My bracket's got that Riz.
Here we go. Gen Z, Dad.
I've got the totally bussin' Tempur-Pedic Luxe Breeze going all the way this year. Bet.
Dad, please stop.
You bugging, BBG.
Make Mermaid your March mattress headquarters with great deals on Tempur-Pedic.
Right now, save up to 50% off our Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress collection.
And that's at Mermaid Mattress, cash.
Cringe. Your sleep, handmade, hand-delivered.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature in Cleveland is brought to you by Meagan Vane.
Check of our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Okay, happy birthday to Evelyn Schaefer tomorrow, a second grader at Yates Primary. Her family says she loves to sing and dance. That's from Mommy, Daddy, Sydney, Cecilia, and Quinn. Debbie Dodd is celebrating on Sunday. That is from her brother. Tiffany Inscore is 40 today. That is Larry McDaniel's daughter. Brady Lewis is 11 today. That is from his family, a student at Charleston Elementary. Jeannie Branham is having a birthday today, a teacher at Lake Forest Middle School. Briggs Ledford celebrating a very first birthday today. That is from Aunt Carrie. Blake Mosley is 23 today. That's Sheridan's little brother. Chris Scarborough is celebrating on Sunday, an assistant at Michigan Avenue. And then Tiffany Dashie is celebrating tomorrow. Okay.
State championship coach Jason Reuter's birthday is tomorrow for the Barretts. And then on Sunday, Easter Sunday, maybe she'll go to church for the first time. Autumn O'Brien. Her birthday is on Easter Sunday.
Wow.
This year. There you go.
All righty. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list. At Simmons Bank, they have something for everyone to help you manage your finances with ease and security. Call Ken Du, 423-381-3427.
And a final few minutes here. You want to qualify to win a free honey baked ham courtesy of Crossroads Community Church. Call or text. You got a few. That's the last day we're doing it. 423-614-6499. We're taking qualifiers for the morning show. Mike Lee will take more this afternoon on the Mix Afternoon Drive, assuming he can put letters and numbers together, which would be a miracle of Easter. We're joined now by Jay and Brittany Hagee, who are fighting over Mix Madness. And,
March Madness brackets. He is beating me.
I figured out I'm destroying her.
And
okay. Yes. I'm sorry. I thought I was getting killed, but like I looked at our group, Steve. I think the group here there's 403.
403
groups. I'm number 36.
Not bad.
So not bad if I'm in the top 50. I thought I was getting destroyed. But
who's your champion?
50. Tennessee all the way. I picked Tennessee. Homer, you got to
stupid.
go for it.
That is just stupid.
And I'm ranked 382.
Yeah, and I'm like 258. Who did you pick to win the whole
Tennessee.
thing?
Yeah. Well, see, we didn't talk about this, so
No.
we should have had a conversation before.
And who did you pick?
Well, I picked UConn, but Tennessee's my runner-up.
No. You picked UConn. They're probably going to win.
Yep. There it is.
Well, listen, guys. Jay and Brittany Hagee are longtime friends. It's Allon Planning Partners. And here we go, guys. It's the tax time and this time of the year, huh?
The most wonderful time of the year, right? We all love it.
Yeah.
Those who have overpaid their taxes all year may like it because they get a little refund. But those of us who decide to give the government just what they're due, we get to pay a little bit this time. So it's the most wonderful time of the year when we get to figure it out. So this is like where we like to talk to our clients about tax planning, not just tax paying, because, we spend a lot of time looking in the rearview mirror sometimes when it comes to taxes and say, how do I save money right now? It's April. How do I make sure I'm not paying more money to the federal government, when it should be a tax plan that we're looking at over a 1, 3, 5, 10-year period to put ourselves in better positions, whether we own a small business and we're doing it that way, or whether we're in retirement and trying to get more of our money out of those tax-deferred accounts into tax-free accounts,
or even
whatever
just
that looks like.
working and getting a W-2,
Absolutely.
salaried income. No matter where you land, you can still do that tax planning.
Absolutely. And so that's what we love to help folks with, putting together comprehensive plans, because we do pride ourselves in being a one-stop shop. So we're trying to make sure that we're not just looking at investment management, but we're looking at income planning, tax planning, estate planning, healthcare planning when people get into the Medicare age especially as well. So we want to make sure that we're putting a holistic, comprehensive plan together. And this kind of reminds most folks this time of year is like, hey, maybe I need somebody to help me with a little bit more than just looking at how the markets are doing day to day, but how can I actually save money in my accounts? Because it's not just about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And that's what I tell folks all the time, because if we can keep more money in your pocket, we don't have to risk your money as much to try to gain it back because we didn't spend it to begin with.
And if you're like us, we only want to pay what we're due. We don't want to overpay in taxes. Sure. But the reality is so many folks are overpaying. And the majority of the reason is because they are just looking in the rearview mirror. What stroking the check? What do I owe? Instead of truly planning. And we want to help folks plan to keep more in their pocket, pay their fair share, but keep more in their pocket so they can invest more, so that they can save more, so they can do more of what they want to do, to give, to travel, whatever that looks like for each family. So it takes some time and some intentionality, but an hour or two spent with us can make a massive difference. So people hear us talk about comprehensive financial planning and it's like, oh, that's a lot. It is, but that's why we're here. We'll walk you through it step by step by step so that it's not overwhelming, so that it's not daunting, and to help you get to the end goal, to have that comprehensive written plan so that you know you can get to where you want to be and not run out of money.
And it's very convenient because, again, like you said, you're a one-stop shop. I mean, you can do all of that at in one meeting and one.
That's right.
In one place.
Well, with our finances, I tell folks this is one area where you want your left hand to know what your right hand's doing because you can offset or counterbalance each other. Your tax professional can be doing something that your investment advisor is offsetting without knowing, right? And so, in any portion of your plan that's happening, it's not bringing balance. We want to make sure that all of your finances are working in the right direction. And you may have heard also, this is a special tax year because we're an election year as well. So we've got a lot of volatility going on. And in the markets, volatility works both ways. There may be an election, you know. So the volatility works in both directions, to the up and the downside, and we have to make sure people are positioned properly and that they are only paying their fair share in taxes so that they're keeping more money in their pocket. And you know, you may be listening to this today and say, I don't know if I have a comprehensive plan. I don't even know if I understand all those pieces that Jay and Brittany are talking about. That's why we offer a complimentary consultation. They can reach out to us via our website at allonplanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com. or 423-315-1441.
Brittany, anything you want to add here before we go?
Oh man, I just want people to understand that it's about more than just an investment. It's about more than just having a 401k or having an IRA. There's so much more to it to ensure that you get to where you want to be, that you have what you need when that season comes. Whether it's retirement or an emergency that pops up unexpected or college savings for kids or grandkids, whatever. It doesn't happen by accident. You've got to be intentional. And we want to come alongside folks and help them reach those goals that they've got.
Or if you just want help on your March Madness bracket,
well,
you know.
No, not
I might not be the best help with that one.
So, you know, let's talk about it. We would love to chat. Yeah.
Well, you do that in the beginning of the meetings. I think that'd be good. That's our longtime friends, Jay and Brittany Hagee, Allon Planning Partners. And, hey, let's get the website out there one more time, Brittany. It's all there. Everything's there.
That's right. AllonPlanning.com. That's ALLON planning.com. You can schedule a complimentary consultation directly from the website. Also links to find information about our book, The Allon Approach. There's also a link to our YouTube channel to see our weekly TV show, radio show, podcast, all kinds of educational resources available just to help you navigate.
Very, very nice. And, of course, your book was written by Stephen King. I thought that was very, very nice.
Yeah, we tried to be original.
And you got that best from Stephen King, it looks like.
But we can take that, too.
We'll just talk about that later. All right. Hey, it's Allon Planning Partners. Let's take a quick break here and tell you, well, actually, we're done at this point. So that is it. 9:04. Thank you for joining us this morning. And don't forget, more hams to give away this afternoon. Honey Baked Ham. Oh, yes, your Easter table will love you for it. At Honey Baked Ham, our friends Montana and Ken and all the new folks out there. And Bridget, I know you told me off the air, you're so glad the Sluters sold that to them to get them out of Cleveland.
No, I love them all.
You do, really?
Yes.
You don't care anymore.
Yes.
Anyway, it's Honey Baked Ham, and thanks to Crossroads Community Church, we're going to qualify more people with Mike Lee this afternoon from 3 until about 5 o'clock. We've got our final ham of the day. Bridget, what do they need to do?
Okay, call us or text us 614-6499. Again, 614-6499. Call or text to get in that drawing.
Investment advisory services are offered through Foundations Investment Advisors, LLC, an SEC-registered investment advisor. The content provided is intended for informational and educational purposes only. The views, statements, and opinions expressed herein are those of the individual speakers and not necessarily those of Foundations and its affiliates. The information contained herein does not constitute an offer to sell any securities or represent an express or implied opinion or endorsement of any specific investment opportunity, offering, or issuer. Any discussion of performance or returns is not indicative of future results. Each individual investor's situation is different, and any ideas provided may not be appropriate for your particular circumstances. Foundations only transacts business in states where it is properly registered or is excluded or exempted from registration requirements. Registration as an investment advisor is not an endorsement of the firm by securities regulators and does not mean the advisor has achieved a specific level of skill or ability. No legal or tax advice is provided. Always consult with a tax professional. All rights reserved.